Everyone has a dream, but not everyone takes the first step. Why? Because excuses are easier than effort. But let me ask you something. What if the only thing standing between you and your dream is action? In this video, I'll show you why action always beats excuses and how to stop waiting for the perfect time to begin. The truth is, our minds will always try to keep us safe. If a dream scares you, your mind will invent reasons to hold you back. And the more you entertain those reasons, the bigger they grow. Before you know it, excuses have become chains, holding you hostage in a life you don't want. But here's the good news. Excuses are like sandbags on a hot air balloon. Until you drop them, you'll never rise. Today, I want to show you how to cut those chains, ignore the excuses, and take the action that will change everything. First, we need to understand why we make excuses in the first place. And there are 4 common reasons most people give in. Reason number 1 is fear of failure. This is when you race so terrified of not succeeding that you do everything you can to avoid even trying. Like maybe you want to write a book but you're scared of what others will think. So instead you tell yourself, I'm not a writer, or I don't have enough time. Truth is, you're just afraid of failing. Reason number 2 is fear of judgment. You're scared of what others will say or think of you if you try and fail. So you stay silent and settle for mediocrity. Reason number 3 is comfort zone addiction. This is when you enjoy being safe and secure even though you know you're not living your best life. It feels good to stay where it's familiar, even if it's not fulfilling. And reason number 4 is perfectionism. This is when you wait for the right time, the perfect timing, the ideal conditions, which will never come. Remember, perfect is the enemy of good. Most of us would rather be right than be happy. We spend so much time planning and preparing and researching that we never get started. This was me 4 years. I was stuck in a corporate job I hated, dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur, but I kept waiting for the perfect time to make the jump. I wanted to be 100% sure I'd succeed, which is impossible. In fact, it took me almost 30 years to realize that the perfect time is now. Every single day is a new opportunity to do something bold, something brave, something new. So remember, excuses are just fears in disguise. They feel good at the moment, but they steal your future. Don't let them win. Here's the truth. Our mind can always find reasons not to do something. It's up to us to find reasons to do it instead. When you choose action over excuses, amazing things happen. Action builds confidence. It helps you believe in yourself and your ability to achieve anything. It gives you the courage to face your fears head-on. And when you act, momentum starts working for you, not against you. One small step leads to 2, which leads to 3. And before you know it, you're moving forward. You might not have all the answers right now, but clarity comes from doing, not overthinking. I learned this the hard way. 4 years, I spent so much time planning my business, trying to make the perfect plan. But it wasn't until I took action, until I launched my first product, that I really learned what worked and what didn't. The first video wasn't perfect. The first business idea flopped. But they started. And that changed everything. So how do you actually kill your excuses and take action? Here are 5 simple but powerful steps you can take today. Step number 1 is set a 10-minute rule. Just commit to taking action for 10 minutes a day. No more, no less. This isn't a suggestion. It's a rule. And here's why it works. First, it's just 10 minutes. It feels like you're not risking much, which makes it easy to say yes. Second, it removes perfectionism. You don't have to worry about doing it perfectly. Just do it for 10 minutes. Third, it creates a habit loop. You start with a trigger, which is setting a timer for 10 minutes. Then you do the action. You work for that 10 minutes. And finally, you get rewarded. You feel accomplished. You build momentum. And that makes it easier to keep going. But if you skip one day, no worries, just reset the timer for the next day. It's better to have a 10-minute streak than no streak at all. Step 2 is break the big dream into tiny steps. Take that overwhelming goal and break it into smaller, more manageable actions. This way it won't feel so scary or impossible. Instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," say, "I'm going to walk for 15 minutes today." Or "I'm going to eat one less junk food this week." Instead of saying, "I want to start a business," say, "I'm going to watch one business tutorial today," or "I'm going to talk to one potential customer." By breaking things down, you make them more digestible. And remember, even one small step in the right direction is still progress. Step 3 is stop seeking permission. Don't wait for anyone to tell you it's okay to follow your dreams. Newsflash, it's always okay to try. It's never okay to settle. And here's the thing, if you ask for permission to do something, you're also giving away your power. You're letting someone else control your destiny. The only person you need to answer to is yourself. So listen to yourself. Trust your instincts. Follow your passion and be your own superhero. Because guess what? You have superpowers. You just haven't realized it yet. Step 4 is track progress, not perfection. Celebrate showing up, not just the outcome. And here's how you do it. Pick a progress marker that matters to you. It could be a daily habit tracker, a weekly checklist, or a monthly review. And here's the important part, review it honestly and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. You had one perfect Instagram post this month. Give yourself a pat on the back. You completed 90% of your work this week. Treat yourself to something nice. You read 10 pages this month. Be proud of it. By tracking your progress and celebrating your wins, you create a positive feedback loop. It makes you feel good to do good. It inspires you to keep going even when it's tough. Step 5 is cut one excuse daily. Make it a habit to challenge your excuses. Ask yourself, is this excuse helping me or is it holding me back? And once you identify it, take action. Write it down, cross it out, rip it up, let it go. It might feel awkward at first, like breaking a habit, but it gets easier with practice. Remember, the difference between dreamers and doers is one got tired of their own excuses. Now here's the thing. It's not about being perfect. It's about being brave. About facing your fears and doing what matters most to you. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's uncomfortable. But guess what? That's where the magic happens. That's where you grow. That's where you become the person you're meant to be. Your dream doesn't need another plan. It needs your action. Don't wait for the perfect time because it doesn't exist. Start now. Start small. Start scared. Start anyway. Just don't wait because every excuse you make delays the life you were meant to live. So I ask you again, what's one excuse you're ready to let go of today? Drop it in the comments and commit to one action step today. You've got this. I believe in you. Now go make me proud. And if you need further proof that action beats excuses, let me leave you with this quick story. Once upon a time, a young woman decided she was tired of living paycheck to paycheck. She wanted more for herself, so she started taking action. At night, after her day job, she taught herself how to code. She spent her weekends building websites for friends and family. And she saved up every penny she earned. Within 2 years, she had enough money to quit her job and start her own business. Now she runs a successful tech company and mentors other women who want to follow their dreams. She took action instead of making excuses. Remember, your dream is worth fighting for. So get out there and make it happen.